Did a couple runs on the dyno and still having an issue. We took your car apart. The only thing we really found is that you didn't have the right spark plugs in there. We put the R35 OEM spark plugs in there, which is what's recommended for forced induction. We did borescope your intercooler piping, made sure you didn't have an obstruction, a rag, or anything in the intercooler inlet side, and you don't. Threw it back together, double checked the boost leak, and we got no leaks. The problem I'm seeing here in the logs is that we got a difference in air fuel ratio from bank 1 to bank 2. When we pull up, we got RPM, custom map H's boost, that's PSI, 8.5 PSI, average air fuel ratio, bank 1 air fuel ratio, bank 2 air fuel ratio. So bank 1 is running at 13.5, while bank 2 is running at 10. That's a big difference, and it's causing a problem. It's going to be that there's actually a fuel flow problem from one fuel rail to the other, or a leak at the most likely the lower plenum gasket or the fuel rail injectors to the plenum. And I've been reported that in the fuel rails are little pulsation dampeners. They look similar to a regulator, but they integrate them into the fuel rail. And when these pulsation dampeners go bad, it can cause a problem in the air fuel ratio and fuel supply from one rail to the other. We could have a bad O2 sensor that starts to misread. Well, it gets really hot, possibly because one of the upstream O2s is in a really hot spot. Bank 1 is going to be passenger side. Bank 2 is going to be driver side. Bank 2 is on the hotter side of your engine where all the turbo piping and all that is. It's the one that starts to read high. Again, is this, what's the problem? Is this an actual air fuel ratio problem? Is this an actual fuel delivery problem? Or is it the bank 1 O2 sensor and wiring getting so hot that it's causing voltage reading issues on that side of the motor?